This is Allison Brubacher, and this is my assignment on cardiovascular disease and yoga. So I'm going to do a modified downward facing dog wherein we don't put our head so far down behind our heart. So this is a feet up trainer that I've used in class before, and so we're going to use this for our downward facing dog. So the first modification we can do is either a chair or, like I use in class, the feet up trainer. And we can put it where we are just using the padding here and our head is still up so that we don't feel like we're doing any kind of inversion with our head all the way down. So this is the first version of a modified downward facing dog. This may be where some people are, but if at some point this is still a little too much, or people or anyone is feeling lightheaded, there's always the opportunity to do a seated downward facing dog. And while that's not something that we normally do, it is possible. So we can go ahead and take a seat here, kind of keep ourselves a little forward and bring our hands over our head so that we're still having some strength in our arms, because we can use our muscles here, wherein we don't feel like we're going to tip over and or lose some of our balance if we're feeling a little bit lightheaded, if we were in a little bit more of an inversion. And this can be another option on a chair as well. Now, as far as pranayama goes, my favorite and the one that I use the most in class is what I'm going to use for this one as well. We're going to go ahead and take any desired seated position. If at some point this is a little too much, we can always go ahead and be in a reclined position. But we're going to do some box breathing, and we're going to start really slow. So for this particular class, we're going to do 2 inhale, count of 2 hold, count of 2 exhale, and a count of 2 hold. As you feel more ready for it, you can bring that up to 3, maybe even 4, but we can always start reclined if we're feeling like that's a little too much. So go ahead, we're going to keep our hands, palms down for grounding, palms up for receiving, and we're going to go inhale, hold, exhale, hold. Let's do that again. Inhale, hold, exhale, hold. Again, inhale, hold, exhale, hold. Inhale, hold, exhale, hold. If we wanted to do this in a 3 count, we can do that as well. So that would be inhale, 2, 3, hold, 2, 3, exhale, 2, 3, hold, 2, 3. Again, inhale, 2, 3, hold, 2, 3, exhale, 2, 3, hold, 2, 3. My suggestion is to do a round, whether you pick 2 or 3, for at least a week until it feels like it's not, you're holding your breath, not that you're gasping for your inhale. And then after a week, maybe try 3. And then do that for another week before you graduate. For cardiovascular disease, I would probably say stop at about 4 or 5. And that's about all you need to come up with, unless your doctor says there's better breathing, like 4, 7, 8 or something else. Box breathing is a good way to center yourself, calm your sympathetic nervous system, and to reduce your blood pressure for that purpose.